Hey everyone, my name's Daniel Rusby. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for the collective consciousness. I'm going to be sending love, light and healing to everyone across the world. I'm doing it for the collective. This angel reading today is with the Akashic Tarot by Sharon Ann Kellinger and Sandra Ann Taylor. Now these cards have reverse meanings, so we've got a 20 card reading today. So it looks like this. I shuffled it, called on protection, and asked for true, honest answers for the highest good of all, for the collective consciousness. Alright, so card 1. This is the layout, look. It's called the Wheel of Life. This spread combines the astrological wheel showing the 12 houses with the path of life. Cards 1 through to 12 are laid counterclockwise, indicating the energy, people or situations influencing each of the astrological houses. The cards tell you the situations and people involved, while the houses show you what part of your life those situations and people will influence. Card 1, the first house. The self, your personal expression, how you define yourself, your image, self-discovery, self-awareness. And that card is the King of Keys. The King of Keys rides a splendid horse towards a great castle in the distance. He is happy and at ease as he travels home. This is an entrepreneurial man with a civil or commercial authority. He is confident, astute, and perhaps overly focused on his work or career. Though he can be very thoughtful and helpful to you in business or financial matters, he is often more goal-orientated than people-orientated. Keep this in mind if the man turns out to be a love interest for you or another. Whether the King of Keys represents you or another, be on the lookout for a major promotion, a heightened of income, or a furthering of your career advancements. Career in finance, real estate and business are typical for the King of Keys, but management in any industry can be forthcoming. This may also be a good time for self-employed and business expansion for you or a man in your life. Special note. Take note when the king or queen appears in the same spread. If the king or queen appears are facing each other across the table, it indicates a deeply profound relationship in love or business that is great value. If the king and queen have their backs to each other, they could have a break in communication. Let's see if we got the queen. We have got the queen, and they're facing each other. So it indicates a deeply profound relationship in love or business that is great value. And then the Akashic Force says, close your eyes and feel yourself step into an important position of power and wealth. You become the King of Keys and you feel yourself straighten and lift with a new strength and authority. As you survey your world, decide which part of your life would you like to approach with a greater sense of rulership. Card number 2. Card 2, the second house. Money, your own resources, where and how you can earn your income, your values. And this card's reversed, and it's the King of Forces. So it's reversed. This card's reversal represents a time of depleted forces, inertia, or scattered energy. It could indicate a divorce or separation from, or for the King of Forces. Career-wise, there may be a loss of position for someone in an industry natural to the King of Forces as listed above. The card reverse could also indicate a man with disruptive energy. He may be out of balance in his own life, which imbalances you as well. Sometimes there are obvious signs of negativity, such as anger, hostility, or even abiding depression. Other times the vibrations may be subtle and hard to recognise, but is likely to be a selfish or self-absorbed. Be conscious and aware, for he may be very charming on the surface, yet manipulative underneath. If this card indicates a potential love interest or business partner, take your time in assessing the true vibrations he is sending out. He may just need time to right himself, but you may also need to move on. The Akashic Force. Close your eyes and sense the King of Forces by your side. Feel universal beauty and power move within you, through you and around you. Feel how gentle this force and wisdom are. How will you rule the forces and allow them to serve you? Card 3. The third house. Siblings and friends who are like siblings. The conscious mind. Small classes, short travel, computers, short writing, articles, poetry, blogs, etc. Local events. And that is upright, and it's the Master Artisarian. Eight of Keys. Inside a bright and bustling artisan's workshop, apprentices are busy at their workbenches, which are arrayed with beautiful fruits of labour. With the beautiful fruits of their labour. The Master Artisarian pours a number of beautiful shining gems into the open hand of one of his apprentices. This card indicates that you now have the opportunity to offer your talents, your purpose and your gifts to the world, making a contribution to many. Don't be shy and don't hold back what you have to share. It is not the time to hide your light under a blanket. As a matter of fact, you may now find yourself teaching or training your skill set to others. You may be demonstrating your gifts and performing your talents publicly. Even if your gifts lie in the ability for loving, compassionate care, you will be sharing those gifts with others. In this period of time, you can build your reputation and take advantage of the opportunities that come your way. So take action, put yourself out there and let yourself shine. There is much beauty and empowerment for you to bring to the world. The Akashic Force. Close your eyes and feel yourself filled with the gifts that you have to share with the world. Sense those energies pour through your heart and mind and out to the people around you. Feel the ease of this sharing. You cannot be drained, for all that you give flows back to you unincreasingly. To create return, do this sharing frequently. Card 4. The fourth house, home, mother or nurturing parent, family, the emotions. And that's upright, 3 of scrolls, setting your course. The captain of a ship stands on the forward bridge surveying the horizons through a telescope. 2 officers nearby refer to an unrolled chart. A rainbow colours in the sky. This is a great time to broaden your horizons in both your personal and business lives. Don't limit yourself to only one direction. Your opportunities are greater than just what you see. When you widen your scope, you'll find your ways to limitless options and boundless wealth. This card can also show a potential partnership or affiliation among 3 people who can be helpful in your path. Travel or relocation may be on the agenda too. Akashic Force. Imagine you are on a ship upon the sea. The wind has filled your sails and you cut through the water with ease. Feel the exhilaration of boundless freedom and the assurance of going wherever your will drives you. Where are you headed? Okay, card 5 represents the 5th house, children, creativity, creative projects, leisure time, love affairs. And that's the Queen of Keys. A queen dressed in a gown of rich colours and textures stands atop the tower of her great castle, happily looking over the rich, verdant hills of her domain. In the far distance, her husband returns from his travels. This card represents a woman of authority. She is sensitive, helpful and thoughtful. She is confident in her authority and always happy to celebrate the success of others. She could be a love interest for you or someone in your life. Besides referring to a positive woman of business, this card can represent you or another whom is about to climb in the ladder of success. Positions in banking, investment, real estate and management may be coming. Self-employment in any industry could be at hand, as well as greater financial independence, increased authority or creative anonymity at work. The Akashic Force. Feel the Queen of Keys beside you. Sense the support she has for you. She is ready to give you a key for your own life. This key may be a feeling, a word or idea, or a symbol that informs you in some way. Take this key now and sense what it means and how it feels. Card 6. The 6th house. Daily work, co-workers, physical and mental health, daily life, pets. 3 of Roses. The loving elementals. The fairies. And I'm sure that's representing there because children can see fairies. They don't like showing themselves to adults. Playful fairies and water sprites frolic in the air around a little child. They fill the air with expanding joy and happiness. Although many people don't believe in the elementals, nature's spirits of all kinds do exist, and they have more powers than can be imagined. They live in the elements of earth, air, wind and fire. They are willing to share their guidance, well-being and inspiration of the Akashic records that exist in the natural world. This card is here to tell you that joy will soon be increasing. It's also encouraging you to remember to have fun. Bring more playfulness to your daily life. Let yourself sing a little and laugh a lot. Call on the elementals to inspire you in this and other areas. They are in front of you. They are a font of fun and upliftment that can expand the joy of life in great measure. The Akashic Force. Close your eyes and feel the air buzz with the flight and dance of the elementals all around you. Feel yourself smile in the happy lightness of being they bring. Every time you take a moment to do this, you open your heart to joy. Card 7 is reversed, and that is the 7th house is spouse, romantic partners, business partners, and it's on track. 1 of Scrolls, but it's reversed. Your ambivalence and waiting for the perfect time may have sabotaged things. This card reverse shows you've been having trouble taking action in certain direction because of confusion, indecision or inertia. It's up to you to bring this phase to a close. It will take great effort of will and focus, but you can renew your purpose again. Don't worry that your life's journey will be delayed forever. With your determination, you can make the decision to get back on track again. Take a deep breath and say, Akashic Force this is. Take a deep breath and say, I'm back on track. Feel the clarity of the declaration and let the energy fill you. As the state of readiness moves through you, sense just one simple action that will realign you with your purpose. Card 8 is Reflection. The 8th house is shared life and finances with a partner, money from other sources, including inheritance, transformation, psychic power, sex. A full moon shines brightly over a quiet lake as a small ship glides gently through the water. The glow of the ship's lantern is reflected on the lake's surface along with the moonlight from above. This card can sometimes show a trip, particularly a trip over or by water. More important, it can reveal that you now have a direct line to your psychic gifts. You are also aware of your emotions and more reflective about them. You recognise the difference between your intuitive voice, which is a calm and assured, and your lower emotional compulsions, which are urgent and sometimes fear-based. Let yourself gain even greater clarity and control over your emotions now. This could be a great time for you to take classes in meditation, psychic development, counselling, healing, and other psychological and spiritual arts. If you have such an interest, your yin side is wide open and your receptivity is high. Trust your inner voice and you will be guided to greatness. Akashic force. Close your eyes and feel yourself filled with an emotional peace as calm as a still lake. You are now in a state of intuitive reflection. Open yourself to a word or imagine or image from spirit and trust the first thing that you get. Let yourself receive. Card 9. The 9th house. Higher consciousness, long distance travel, greater perspectives, universities or higher learning, physiology, publishing. That is reversed. Wishes fulfilled, 5 of keys. Your dreams may feel as if they are somewhere off. Your dreams may feel as if they are somewhere off in the distance, but they don't have to be so elusive. You must work to change your circumstances as well as your responses to them. Don't define yourself in lack and don't go on the defensive. Remain strong and steadfast in your little victories and inner abundance. The most important key to getting your wishes fulfilled is the power inside you. Keep working on your dreams and your dreams will start working for you. Akashic force. Close your eyes and feel someone hand you a set of golden keys. Open them. One of them opens the most important door before you. Open the door and see what lies ahead. Card 10. The 10th house. Career. What you wish to achieve. Reputation. Authority father or the more distant authoritarian parent. We got the 1 of forces. The Akashic field. Which is, we all know what that is. The Northern Lights. A big word that I can't say. The Aurora Borealis. The Akashic field reverse indicates a time of fragmentation and an alienated energy within or around you. You may be going through some sort of crisis, or you may be receiving end of some grief or hostility, which is really throwing you for a loop. Your worry and panic is splitting your energy and causing a frantic vibration. You need to know that universal consciousness of creation is still available to you. Eternal inspiration is always vibrating around you. But until you calm down and rein in the emotional insensitivity, you will be like a radio station tuned to the wrong frequency and picking up only static. The field and the world is filled with potential solutions to the very problems that are making you upset. So stop, take a step back and try to get a new perspective on things. It may be advised to look into past life influences, for they vibrate in the Akashic field as well. Close your eyes, Akashic Force. Close your eyes and imagine yourself entering the boundless and brilliant Akashic field. It is almost as if you're stepping upon the Milky Way and all the stars roll out before you, offering their light and power. Feel this profound force, igniting your dreams and lighting your way. Nice. Card 11, the 11th house. Groups, friends, social aspirations, networking, large corporate structures, psychology. And that is the Ascent, 7 of Keys. A man stands atop of a mountain with a rope draped over his shoulder. Metal stakes, known as pitons, remain in the steep cliff face that he has climbed, evidence of a difficult path of his ascent. The rope and the pitons may have been the physical keys necessary for his achievement, but so were his hard work and resolve. This card shows that with great effort and determination, you can apply yourself to your goals for assured success. Though there may be some risks involved, you can reach the top. There could be a promotion or advance to a much higher position coming. Understand, however, that it isn't just luck or external influences, but your own hard work and application that brings the achievement you seek. So keep your efforts strong. Instead of being passed by, you will climb to new heights. Akashic Force. There is a goal high above you. You have to climb a steep hill to get there. Close your eyes and feel filled with the energy and enthusiasm for this goal. See how you can apply yourself to this endeavour. What steps can you take to reach the top? And then card 12. Yeah, card 12. The 12th house, the unconscious karmic lessons and the relationships. Dreams, what's hidden behind the veil, spirit communication, prison. And that is 2 of Scrolls, the 2 worlds, and it's reversed. 2 worlds, and it's reversed. The reversal of this card is one of great release. Money and the personal world are present, but they no longer have to drive you. You have an opportunity now to act on your highest ideals and convictions. You may have been torn between 2 worlds, or even between light and dark, but now you've discovered a greater sense of your truth. The rock-solid mountain of your spiritual reality is now the history from which you draw your power. Once you were worried that striving for your spiritual goals would put your personal or financial life at some risk, but now you have determined how to take steps, even little ones, to integrate the two. Your divine soul is the driving force of your life. You can design your future and manifest all that you desire through it. Akashic Force. Close your eyes and say to yourself, the divine thrives in my daily world. Then see the God of your understanding stand beside you. See yourself walking through your life in this great company, handling everything that comes your way. Now the middle cards, we've got 5 cards. The middle card is, I'll read it how it says it. The middle card is the main card. So cards 13 to 17 are laid in a line from left to right to the centre of the circle created by cards 1 to 12. They display the people and situations you find on your path today. The middle card identifies what's central to you right now, your primary focus and most important message. So we'll start off with the first card, which is 5 of Scrolls. starting on your path today. A woman stands on a veranda overlooking a beautiful valley dotted with little towns on hills along the river. Scrolls that she has read lie upon a table nearby. Another scroll is held loosely in her hand while the woman surveys all that she sees. With this card, you'll find that it's a time of diversity. There are many options for you to consider, and you should take a look at them all. Allow yourself to try new things, to go to new places, learn new subjects, break into different directions, and meet new people. 2. Don't worry about scattering your energy too thin. You're in a period of expansion, so use it. Let yourself go further afield than you planned. In the end, you will diversify in ways that introduce you to a whole new you. The Akashic Force. Your life has turned into a smorgasbord of opportunities. Close your eyes and imagine an array of all the many different things that interest you. Give yourself permission to try them. How can you do that in the coming weeks? The next one on our path is up in the air, and it's reversed. So up in the air, we've got a hot air balloon and a man and a woman looking at it. The situation that has been up in the air has come down to earth. There still may be some unknown elements, but you can intuitively and actually see everything much more clearly now. More than that, you can finally enter the picture and bring more influence to bear in some way. Soon you can participate in the highest capacity. The trust that you held in this situation before you has borne much fruit. Now you understand the situation more fully and can act on it more purposefully. The Akashic Force. Take a deep breath and fill yourself with the power of trust. An outcome you seek drifts in the distant sky, and though you don't know when it will be realised, peace is yours completely. You know that it's on its way. Then the main card, the main message for today is they're saying it's birth, and that's upright. The sun shines upon a plain in England where stands an ancient henge in the distance and a grove of birch trees nearby. Upon many of the trees is carved the old Celtic Ogham letter birth, which represents the birch tree and stands for birth. A beautiful woman walks forward carrying a basket while 2 children run happily toward her. With this card, it's time for a new start, perhaps an actual birth or at least a metaphysical one. An old phase is passing away and a new one begins. But even this new beginning has its roots in your deepest histories and past lives. There may be some labour involved, but it's labour that bears fruit. This card is associated with fertility, sensuality, and motherhood. There could be new energy in a romance, or the family, or the home. You could be giving birth to a creative project too. Whatever it is, celebrate, prepare for the wonderful growth and opportunities that are about to come. Amen to that. Next on our path is balance. 1 of forces. 7 of forces, sorry. This card reveals a time of harmony, balance and justice in your life. A desk holds the balanced scales, scrolls and stacks of papers. Shelves of books grace a wall where a door opens onto a light-filled room. Upright, this card indicates that it's a time of balance is at hand. All systems through the body, through nature and through society, seek to achieve balance. Stop and consider the parts of your life that you could bring into a greater balance. During this time, the universe helps you do so. You may have to confront important legal issues. You may have to deal with your paperwork of some kind, or there may be a need for legal action regarding property, inheritance, work contracts, custody or divorce. Be patient and pay attention to details, as technicalities will be important right now. But things bode well. Justice is at hand. Take heart at the sight of the golden light that washes over the scene, a sign that all issues will come to light and that a beneficial and just resolution is coming your way. Justice is balanced in society, but the Akashic records show that justice is not limited strictly to court and contract situations. Justice and receptivity are energetic, so the energy you put forth now will return to you in the future. Remember that your energy production is up to you. Continue to be aware of your thoughts and actions. Inner balance now leads to a beautiful destiny tomorrow. Beautiful. The Akashic force. Close your eyes and see yourself putting on robes of a court judge. Look upon any situation in your life that requires a balanced understanding. Whether it's an actual legal matter or any other situation, see it with the wisdom of Solomon and determine what to do next. Then the final part of our journey today is Winged Messenger, 2 of Roses. And then we have one more card, which is our final card. Card 18 after this one. A white dove carries a message in his beak and flies high above a table laid out for tea. One of the teacups has fallen over and there are broken pieces of china on the table. Below the dove, a hawk flies into the scene with a message in his beak. The card indicates a small conflict in your home or family. It could involve you or another, or others in your extended family. There could be money issues about the home, an inheritance or personal finances. The dove brings a message from your spirit, a call to see this little drama through your higher mind and compassionate heart. You may feel compelled to be the peacemaker or the provider in this situation. Let yourself do as your spirit guides you. The hawk, a predator, shows that there are times when you might have the tendency to be pulled into the fray yourself. With the hawk entering from the right, it certainly indicates that more challenges may be coming your way. Happily, your spirit is high above the challenges, so you can see them clearly and deal with them effectively. With a deep breath, Akashic force, with a deep breath, bring your focus within you and feel the brilliant, pure white energy of your higher self. As you feel with a sense of this radiant being, invite a message from your spirit about your personal concerns that lie before you at this time. Whatever you get, a word, a feeling or an image, let yourself receive this message immediately. Okay, and the final card for this reading is card 18. It's a single card that gives us a peek into our long-term future. It is a glimpse at future trends based on the choices of actions today. And that is card Caught in the Ruins, and it's reversed. Caught in the Ruins. A horrible, dark, or confining situation is coming to an end. You've discovered that you can break free from self-imposed limits. Now you've escaped, and you've started to put the prison or past histories and beliefs behind you. It's time to move into the green growth and harvest what your new efforts and power create. Be sure to stay the course. The old histories have a tendency to pull you back. If you start to slip, catch yourself, recreate the new thoughts and actions of the new you. You've stepped into your power and it's yours forever. The Akashic force. Think of one thing that your life holds you. Think of one thing in your life that holds you back and sabotages your success and joy. It may feel like a dark prison, but you already have the key. Fill yourself with love and self-honouring and see yourself taking your next step to freedom. So this is the Akashic Records. The Akashic Tarot. Nice cards. Sending love, light and healing to all. I hope you're all staying safe and staying indoors. And I hope that we can all get back to normal soon. God bless. Peace be with you. See you soon. See you tomorrow.